Rabbi Hanna Yerushalmi writes the following devastating piece called Do Not Look For. It's a poem which is particularly for this Shabbat after the horrifying terror attack on Israel last Saturday. And it relates to two particular pieces, Shalom Aleichem and Lecha Dodi. In Shalom Aleichem, we welcome the ministering angels who accompany us on Shabbat. And in Lecha Dodi, we welcome Shabbat as a bride, as a metaphor for one whom we love. This piece is Do Not Look For by Rabbi Hanna Yerushalmi. As Shabbat comes, do not look for the ministering angels. They will not come. Their palms are tied and they lie still. Do not look for the angels on high. They are cut down, exposed and filled with ash, and cannot answer. Do not turn and look for the Shabbat bride. She sits on the edge of the universe with a knife in her heart and bloodstains on her wedding gown. Do not look for peace. It lies abandoned in shattered pieces on every star and every wave and every single grain of sand. So when Shabbat comes tonight, with regrets, you are on your own. You will have to put on your own angel's wings this time. God's messengers aren't coming. And you will have to squeeze into your own stiff wedding gown and secure your own yellowed veil. The Shabbat bride is not coming. And you will have to compose your own melodies of harmony from crushed hopes and splintered hearts. News alert: Shabbat peace is not coming. I'm still struggling with this piece, which resonates very, very strongly right now. I'm struggling with the Shabbat bride sitting on the edge of a universe with a knife in her heart and bloodstains on her wedding gown. I'm struggling with peace seemingly so terribly shattered. But I'm empowered by the idea that we will have to put on our own angel's wings. God's messengers are not coming. We need to be God's messengers. When we look for the ministering angels who accompany Shabbat, accompany us on Shabbat, we need to be those ministering angels. This is a time for us to step up. We can't just pray for peace from God on high. We have to work for peace. We can't pray for our people to be protected. We have to protect our people. We have to protect everyone. The coming weeks are going to be very difficult, very painful. We are going to see some terrible things. And it's important for us to despair, but not to be locked into despair. It's important for us to understand those feelings of pain and also to turn them into hope, for us to become hope of the future. It's important for us not to give up and say, well, there's no point being together. There is a point in being together. There absolutely is. That we can support each other in community. We have a baby blessing in our service tonight. A wonderful celebration, a reminder that even in dark, challenging times, we celebrate life, we celebrate newness, we celebrate growth, we celebrate every person as they come into the Jewish community. And I encourage you to join us, either in person or online, for that baby blessing ceremony. Tomorrow is an annular eclipse, and I believe that eclipses are extraordinary moments in the universe. I believe that they are a cosmic ballet that has been set up billions of years ago, and that lasts for just a few moments, for a few minutes. 3 celestial bodies, hundreds of thousands of miles away from each other, in perfect alignment, just briefly. It's a moment to give us time to pause, to appreciate and explore the wonder of the world around us. But it's also rather removed from human pain and trauma. So I encourage you to join Cantaliana tomorrow morning. Cantaliana is leading Torah study in person, outside, so that you can see the eclipse as it happens. And we have solar eclipse glasses for you. You can study Let There Be Light with Cantaliana, and then join Cantaliana for the Shabbat Shacharit service. The solar eclipse the annular eclipse has its maximum at 10:35. And Cantaliana will be there with members of the community to see the eclipse and then to go inside, to pray for the wonder of the world, the wonder of the universe as made evident by that eclipse, and to pray for peace, for protection, for an end to horror in this world. So I hope that you'll join us this Shabbat. I hope that you'll be able to join us this evening for our Kabbalat Shabbat service, and particularly for a baby blessing to celebrate. And I hope that you'll be able to join our community for in-person Torah study, watching an eclipse, and gathering together in prayer. I wish you Shabbat Shalom.